Dude, I got stopped out twice. Didn't quit or give up, and now I'm at fucking up $28. Dude.
Let's fucking ride, bro.
It was exhausting, dude. It was crazy.
You want to talk about it? Oh. Share the screen. See what's up.
Yeah, I do.
Are you still in the trade?
Yeah. 1 sec, I just got this whack. Nah, dude, I got like wicked out. What the fuck is going on, mate?
Hold for broke, baby. Hold for broke.
Alright, yeah. Alright, you see this?
Yes, I see it now.
Alright, so trade numero uno. We get below this 1 hour breaker, IOFED here. Got the stop run. Shifted lower. Respecting 2022 model. Shift the market structure lower one more time. Once it traded back into the IOFED breaker, I shorted this. And then 7 a.m. macro did one more stop run. And then we were trading into, I almost took this trade, but it was still like, we're still trading into a breaker here.
Yeah.
The setup was there, so I was like, all right, didn't work the first time. Let me give up 2022 model against sync with last leg. Fucking, here we are, last leg, dude. I short. Now I go over to NASDAQ, and I short NASDAQ.
Damn, it's so clean, bro. I was checking that out pre-market. I'm like, damn, that's so nice. And then it's just like,
Well, dude, then I short this 5-minute fair value gap.
yeah.
Stopped out again. I measure this leg here to here. I see it's an OTE.
Yeah.
We're coming down
on the breaker.
On the breaker again. New week open gap. Taps it one more time. So trade's still alive. Come down to here, dude. I dropped to the 15-second chart.
Stop. Big Al on the 1-5. That's 15-minute.
Oh, thank you. I was like, what am I looking at? Thank you, good comms. Did we get this? We get that market maker model, the time distortion pattern that I love.
Yeah.
Free swing pattern, institutional swing points in. Once this candle closes,
you're in.
I fucking short it. Stop loss is right here. And then it just teleports to the low.
Teleport.
And then I fucking.
So you got a 1 to a million on that one.
Well, dude, so I take partial off at the low.
At the first low?
No, at this low of day.
You took a partial off down there.
Yep. I leave. I had 5.
Why'd you get off there?
Just the low of the day, and ES just tapped its new day open gap.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What was your actual exit? How'd you know that was going to be the low of the day?
That was just a partial. I thought it was going to keep going.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why'd you partial off? At which particular level? At the first, when it first made the low of the day?
No. I got short here.
Yeah.
And then it takes out the low here. So I took off at this low. Once we took out this low.
Well, that's the other low. Because that's the same low in that wick.
Oh, yeah. So I took off because this was... So we had relative equal lows. Okay, I got you. Go to the 5. So this was my initial target, right? This
Yeah.
Sorry.
Got it.
So I didn't partial at this one though, because ES had... Let me go back to ES.
Yep, ES had still a little bit of ways.
ES still had relative equal lows here,
Yep.
and it had a new week open gap below it. So I waited until the new week open gap was tapped on, or new day open gap was tapped on ES, which was somewhere.
That's so good.
Great to hold until there. So I had 5 on. I took 3 off at this low, and then
Damn, you still were break even for the day.
I'm up like $20, and then I put my stop loss to this 1 minute. Where are we at now? 1 minute order block above the consequent encroachment of this new day open gap. Because I was like, if we're gonna use the new day open gap to go lower, it shouldn't go too much above the consequent encroachment. So I put it above this guy here. Because I'm like, dude, this hour and 4 hour looks so good to go for Thursday's low.
Mm-hmm.
And that new week opening up below. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hold it under. And then it just completely reverses on me.
It said nah, fam.
But dude, I was like, because dude, it's, as we both know, dude, there's nothing worse than being right about all of it except just like getting wicked out, dude. And I kept getting wicked out, and I was just like, dude, this trade idea is still alive. And dude, on my personal funded account, oh dude, get this too. I short the last leg, this fair value gap to these lows.
Yep.
And it fucking, this fair value gap, it goes to an OTE instead, which is fine. I just hate that. And as it's going up, I'm like, all right, this isn't gonna work. So I move my stop loss closer. As I move my stop loss and let go of it at the same time, price wicks it like simultaneously. And it was like a glitch on the fucking NinjaTrader because it was just like confused. And it closes all of the Tradeifys but leaves my personal funded one open. And I go over to my personal funded account because I saw it still had P&L was moving unrealized. And then I just couldn't close it. And I couldn't close. So then I closed the trade on my personal funded one. But now I still have a buy limit just sitting there. And I'm hitting the X, not going off. I go on tradingview.com. I can't find out where it is, how to get a limit order off.
Wait, you went to TradingView when you logged in the NinjaTrader and tried to find it?
No, I went to NinjaTrader. My bad.
Okay. I thought like you thought real quick and you were like,
dude,
let me log into NinjaTrader on TradingView because that was smart.
I was trying to type in NinjaTrader. I spelled it wrong like 7 times, dude. I'm like, fuck, I'm losing my mind right now. So I'm closing. I'm hitting the X. Nothing's happening. There's just a buy limit sitting there that I can't turn off as price is going towards it.
Is it yellow? It's yellow, right?
Yeah, it's like orange, yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on, dude? What does that mean? An orange, yellow one?
Well, it means like something's just off in the system. I don't think it's actually there. It's just like it won't actually activate the order. Like, cause there's something like
it did change color.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like like when you said it happened simultaneously, like it
right.
Like that happened to me before. Like my very first video I posted, I said flatten all.
Oh yeah, dude. And
that video,
happened.
yes.
I closed NinjaTrader. It's like, are you sure you still have active orders? I'm like, I guess. I log back in as quick as I can.
It's not there anymore.
And then, no, it was there, and it was purple now.
Shit.
It was ready. So, dude,
nice.
Price is so close to it. I close it the second before it fucking takes me and puts me in the market in an order I don't want to be in. And then I'm like, all right, now, oh wow, it's an OTE. Let me just get right back in sync with it. It was retarded, dude.
Wow.
But yeah, the 1 hour looks great for lows. It's just like that mushy PDAs that I sometimes call it when it's like tough to find a nice signature and a good level. Like, oh, dude, that 1 hour IO Fed and breaker, and then it goes all the way up to the second fair value gap. Like, what it is permissible, but then we have SMT. We have PDA SMT on that second fair value gap on the 1 hour, 3 a.m., which is why I was like, all right, this trade's still gonna go.
Yeah, just something like it's just trade all the way down to its low, then it traded all the way back up into a premium, and then goes. Like I was listening to ICT on Space. He was actually talking about the premium discount, and once price gets to, so let's say we're in a market maker sell, so once price gets to a discount, it should basically teleport to the low because it doesn't want to let those people in at a more premium price. You know, it doesn't want to go back up into a premium because it wants to take out those people quick. So yeah, that trade back up into a premium there all the way up into the breaker after leaving those relative equal lows is a very, very just tough trade. Obviously, like the only thing I could think of, dude, is that it has a high resistance liquidity run signature being it's creating lower lows and doesn't have a higher low.
Right, that's what it's doing still. Like, it's still respecting the last swing highs on, like, the 5 and 15. It's just, like, it's very hard to trade as a scalper.
Yeah. No, 100%.
These are the hardest conditions. This range that we're in right now, like I got on, I looked at the daily 4 hour and 1 hour, I was like, oh my god, this is great for lower prices. And now it's just, like, it's going there. If I took it on the 1 hour, which I couldn't have enough risk, it'd be a great trade, but it's just, like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But since it fucked my it didn't get me out right away on my Ninja Trader, it went into profit and I closed it a little bit in profit. So I'm up like 100 on Ninja Trader and up $30 on the Tradeifys. After I was down like 170.
Dude, for all that, bro, that's not fucking bad.
Oh, I'm not even mad at all, dude. I'm so pumped about it. Dude, I finally got out. We took out the lows and it just immediately reversed. And I saw I was in the green when the whole trade was said and done, dude. I just went out and sat on the couch and was just like, what the fuck was that, dude?
For you, bro.
That this morning?
Yeah, dude. I went 1 for 3, dude. I got stopped out twice trying to get this short, and then finally got it on the 3rd try and was able to, like, almost a little bit better than break even.
Nice.
Yeah, I took a 15-second setup, dude. It was one of my first ones.
That was
I think we'll go now that 1 minute finally closed below these relative equal lows on NASDAQ.
Yeah, Big Al, the retracement at Asia at 11 p.m. into 12 a.m. Yeah. Like, dude, like these swing trades are fucking nice, bro. Like, I don't even know what you would call it. Like, in between a day trade and a one-shot kill. I guess you would call it like a one-shot kill. I mean, it's in between a day trade and whatever, but like, I was even thinking about just taking a trade there after breaking that low because the breaker was at 7 a.m. of yesterday.
Yeah.
Trade back up into there on the 1 hour, has a little fair value gap there, closed over it, but like the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap from 8 a.m. Hold on. It's just, dude, these swing trade ideas are fucking nasty, and like I don't know, like I kind of just want to get in sync with those too. Like you had a fucking...
Yeah, of course, dude. Because then it's like it makes this price action you can sit through it. Yes. You're like, all right, like I can zoom out. I look at the 1 hour trade idea is still intact. If you're looking at the 15, 5, or 1, you're just like, dude, my stop loss is gonna get fucked 10 out of 10 times in this market.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Big Al, dude, that's fucking sick, bro.
Dude, it made me feel good.
That's incredible. To go in there a 3rd time, bro, is absolutely incredible.
Dude, yeah, I stuck with that shit, dude. I zoomed out. Every time I got stopped out, I zoomed out. I did a fib to see if we were just doing an OTE, and I was like, dude, you got it.
Did you see the immediate rebounds on the 1 hour?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Well, that was after my trade. I was already out. But that was like the stop loss, the stop run I got.
Wait, the 8 a.m. was the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that immediate rebounds.
What time did you get in, Big Al?
Gotcha.
Well, I tried getting in 3 different times. My first short was at 650, and then there's one more stop run. And then my next short I took last leg around 7:30. Got stopped out there, and then I finally got in sync with it and shorted 746 and held it to the... when I took it on NASDAQ, but I held it until ES hit the new day open gap, so I got a better move.
Dude, that's a fat little move.
It was, dude, but yeah, I think only thing I'm looking for today, dude, is the last leg to Thursday's lows. It's right at the constant encroachment of that daily fair value gap with the volume, or no volume bounce, but that daily fair value gap. If we can get a last leg, I'll take it. But also
Yeah.
day before FOMC, and the market's showing us some really not ideal retracements. It's just been OTE, OTE, OTE all day. Dude. 3 OTEs in a row. It's just like, it's hard.
Yeah, I definitely am going to wait for a 5-minute stop run here because it's an hour last leg. 5-minute stop run, but I do think a reversal can happen. Not a reversal, but like after we trade below Thursday's low, because there's no news, I think it's just going to come back up into the range. So 9:30, I love a tank. Kind of like just how the Wednesday setup was last week. Thursday's low, you're trading into that. If you go to the settlement price on the daily, you're obviously trading to that daily volume imbalance and just a daily fair value gap right there.
Right.
Trading into there, 9:30 tank, and then 10 o'clock just kind of reverse the whole thing, trading back up into the range. I do like the two highs there at it's the fair value gap at 3 a.m. because you have that swing high at 7 a.m. You have the 4 a.m.
Yeah.
If it does want to get overzealous and get all the way back up there, like, is there S&T on those? I didn't even see.
Yeah, 6 sister. Yeah, ES hit it. Nasdaq didn't.
Oh, nice. Good call. Oh, yeah, I see that.
That was what made me stick with that trade idea. Yeah, I completely agree with what you just said because we ran buy side already at 7 a.m. We ran sell side, so we definitely need to engineer more liquidity before this. If it's just going to go in one shot, it will. But yeah, I definitely
Also
see some
a
buy
nice
side.
weekly wick from March 31st, midwick.
Weekly
It's right
midwick.
below.
1
Yeah,
week,
it's right
March
below.
31st. Ooh,
It's another confluence.
love.
Who comes?
Yeah, if we wick below Asia, because that's that same hourly BISI you called out last week that completely stopped price in its tracks.
That's a breaker high as well. It's a high of a
Yeah.
daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice level.
I'm definitely gonna wait for 950 because we have no news. The market has been showing just weird signatures. I'm not over anxious to see anything right now. But yeah, I love the idea of getting some buy side engineered because it's already been taken, sell side's already been taken. So I think it's gonna be a little bit slower, which would be great.
Yeah.
Or teleport, and then we'll get in sync with a 1-minute market maker buy model.
Yeah, Al, your entry right at fucking after the first one, 15-minute SMT on those fucking 4 a.m. highs. Just completely breaks down.
Yeah,
And
I know, dude. I got in, and then 750 was like, actually, let's do one more stop run. And I was like,
I feel like
fuck.
that's the best way. I mean, it still happens to me because I don't wait for it, but the 15-minute SMT stop runs.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
the
I
best
could have,
way
in
to.
hindsight, I was like, dude, that was probably like a B+ trade because,
Yeah.
I mean, the setup was perfect, but we were trading through a breaker on the 15-minute, and I was just like, dude, trading through a breaker. It normally, when it's a great low resistance liquidity run, like, the setup was great, but it had a 15-minute breaker to go through, and I should have waited for more.
Yeah.
That's what made me like pissed because I was like, fuck, dude, I'm cool with losing, but if it's a B+ setup and I lose, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the other good thing, and you could apply this from M7, like if you're looking or open to a potential reversal, if we expand through 1030 lower, it probably doesn't happen.
Like the reversal, you mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, we
no,
can still
100%.
retrace, but 1030 is kind of a good line in the sand if we're still like in big distribution.
Yeah. No, I like that for sure.
But we shouldn't really come back up that high, dude. We are in last leg.
Dude, I've said that
territory.
a million times already today. It's just there's already been 3 OTEs.
Yeah.
Marcus is showing you like, which is like, that's another thing I recognize. Like, all right, if you think we're in high resistance liquidity run protocol and you're looking for OTEs, like the market's still behaving on an algorithm or like on just that logic of being like, yo, I'm gonna be doing only OTEs right now. It's just like ICT doesn't really teach those because they're way harder. But there's a lot of logic behind what is going on in the market right now, even though it's like to us right now, or for me, I guess right now, I'll just speak for myself. But it's like it looks less probable, but like it's still respecting the last high. Every time it's gone back higher, it's been an OTE and respects it and goes lower. Like
Yeah.
it's still behaving in a way that you can articulate. It's just not. I guess we're training for mostly low resistance liquidity runs. It's just not a low resistance liquidity run. And if I want to learn how to do that, it's something I gotta
Yeah, it's
get
like with
nicer with.
the swing trade type. Like even yesterday time, I trade at fucking like 10, whatever fucking time it was. Time is this? Like 10:50. That would have been a swing trade. If I just walked away for 3 hours, it would have
Right.
delivered.
Yeah. I got two things on that then. Fucking the first one, when you're in a higher resistance liquidity run, remember we talked about yesterday whether to trade the order block or the turtle suit. Just higher resistance liquidity run as soon as you look for it. Like Alex, like honestly, like yours, I wouldn't even say was a high resistance liquidity run. I just think like the trade from today, like it's just I mean with the signatures, yes, like it can definitely be considered high resistance liquidity run.
It was
But,
only
like,
the last leg. That,
yeah.
Like the last leg, everything before that, it was just one more stop run and then it ripped. The last
Yes.
leg did have a little bit larger of a retracement, but yeah, I agree. Other than that, it was pretty simplistic run.
But
I
yeah,
just was a little early.
I would like as soon as you realize that it's like turtle soup all day. Like if you have to make a decision,
right.
Order block or turtle soup it. Wait for the turtle soup to happen, and then go again. So like in that last leg, like I've even like refined some of my entries too in the right side of the market maker models, either buy or sell. Look for a breaker to confirm it. So like wait for that turtle soup and then just trade the breaker on the right side of the curve, either whether it's a buy or sell model. That's what I've waited for. And like those, if I'm not really trusting the market, wait for that breaker first and then go. Or if you want to trade the turtle soup, trade the turtle soup, like fuck it. But second rule of business that we got to talk about, and we could talk about this after, is these time of day, low a day, high a day, fucking times and shit. Cause if people have been getting it, it's like it's definitely fucking manageable. And it all is gonna revolve around time. So I know Big Sean's really good at fucking data collecting and fucking analyzing data and shit. But like we gotta get a fucking book of just data, break it down into months, day a week. Like when were the highs and lows created during the session? When were they swept? And I do think it's going to be in the highs and lows. Obviously, you can get like the first order block after this. When is it revisited? Like even yesterday, like I just logged on and saw the first presented fair value gap and how price traded all the way back down to the first presented fair value gap. And then that was the low of like basically like the session. Not the low of the session, but like the low of the PM session. And it created that low at that time at that PDA. It's like, dude, like that's fucking ridiculous how it just works like that.
There's something more here.
Dude, it's just hard to sort through. Like, all right, use whatever macro. How do you know if it's gonna use it to spool towards liquidity? Because a lot of times 950 could just create the order block or the breaker for 10 a.m., right? Like it has some sort of significance, not even necessarily to run stops. It could just be to create the manipulation leg where the next kind of sequence of time actually spools it, or it references that time later on.
Exactly. And that's what I'm just looking up. Like for me at this point right now, price, I don't really care about the price. As in like, is it going to hit the order block? Is it going to go to this? Like we know with the analysis, which way it's likely to go. Like that's what you have to do in your analysis is figure out what way it's likely to go. But it's the time element on when it's going to create that swing point is the one now I'm more focused on, because price, I feel like we're pretty good with price. It's now the when of when all this is going to happen. Obviously the macros is a little bit of insight on it, but like when is it going to create that swing high, swing low? When is it going to go for this liquidity?
The market literally just put me in, bro. What the fuck? Just had 7 contracts short. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, we go through all your stuff.
What the fuck just happened, dude? Great.
Yeah, but
Now I'm in drawdown.
yeah, it's the worst.
What even just happened?
Um, but all right, boys. Yeah, Big Al, just make sure you check all that shit. And
Let's check, dude. I didn't even take anything with 7 contracts today, dude. Like, what even is that?
Did you take it on
that's-
all the accounts?
No, just my live account.
yeah, it's weird.
And I didn't even have anything. Nothing was down here. Any limit I had today was for a stop loss. And all my stop losses were well above where the market is right now. Fucking
You
sick,
trying to
dude.
take a screenshot on TradingView?
Dude, all that happened right now, I just lost connection to Tradeify. I reconnected Tradeify, and then when it all reconnected, I just had 7 contracts short on
He's dead.
NASDAQ, dude.
That sucks. I'm sorry, bro.
What is going on? Why does that happen sometimes? So scary. Glad I closed it, but now I'm just in drawdown for no reason.
Yeah.
It was a hard fought morning for fucking that to happen, dude.
It happens. Don't let it
It
spiral.
literally happens. And it just shouldn't.
Yeah, it sucks, bro. We gonna talk after then? The sesh?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Alright.
Word.
Peace.
See ya. Patty, what up, bro? Patty. Patty Nux. Oh my god, you're crazy. Oh, what, the 5 minute? $15-minute. 11:50. Oh, nice, bro. Oh yeah, right here. Good shit. A little up close, up close, up close. Good stuff, bro. I like to go lower. Thursday's low. Down here. I think it's gonna hunt for that. It's good to see the market trade up a little bit before going lower. But I do think lower is in play. But I do think we'll get a reversal then. So play it higher off rip, play it lower, then eventually, and then reverse, going back higher. Yep, that'd be really good. Really good to buy. Damn, that sucks for Big Al, bro. But yeah, I do think we'll get down there. So, see what happens. I just feel bad for Big Al, man. He's having a little bit of technical difficulties with his trades and stuff. He just got put long 7 micros on NASDAQ off rip. And that shit sucks. Yeah, KP, were you listening to that? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go drop a deuce. Yeah, bro, shit's rough. K Pizzle, dude, those fucking those videos were tight, bro. I love them, dude. Big time. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, dude, when you do it more, bro, it's gonna help out a whole lot. Even the videos I have on mine, bro, I edited mine. Like, I mean, it definitely took a lot longer than it should have on a couple of mine. Like, my first video took me like 5 hours, like to get like everything that I wanted. Like the one that when I say flat, no, flat, no, flat, no, flat, no. That video took a while, but my best one really is didn't take nearly as long as that. So yeah, once you keep going, you'll refine like what you like and stuff, and do all that. But I would just study too, like what other people's are going viral and stuff. Yeah, where's that, Big Sean? Give us a swing low at first P, which we have. One last manipulation high right here. Take out some pre-market buy side. Daily lick. That'd be fucking dirty. Hour chart. We're trading inside that hour order block right there on ES as well. NASDAQ too. 1 hour. OB. I definitely like one of them to take it out. Yeah, YM is also not taking it out yet, but I do like it lower here. Shit, even if we trade all the way up to the consequent encroachment here, this whatever the hell it is, then open range gap, dude, that's still a fucking nice tank there. That could also happen. Trade all the way higher and then fucking just drop it into 10 o'clock and keep going lower. But even this is just enough. You get one turn out of this, one break and market structure. Friday's London low we're trading into right here, which is this low of this candle. So that's the liquidity on both of them, on both ES and NASDAQ. We're at the quarter level of the GAT. Yeah, we're hitting that quarter level. Just above on ES. NASDAQ, we hit it a little bit. Taking all these shots like I can't miss. There we go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Last leg. Got your DM on IG too. I'll probably watch that over the weekend. Let's go, bro. Don't take out that 5-minute swing high on ES. The fuck's putting out shit? Uh-oh. Israel warplanes attack Sana'a airport. Bro, everybody's just in a fucking war right now. This is the craziest markets to trade, bro. Craziest time to be a trader. This is even the breaker too right here. Right? High, low, higher, high. Once we break this swing low, if we don't take out Thursday's low and come back up into it, then you have the open range gap low and you have this new day open gap here. So even on ES, same thing. No news today though, so let her fucking rip. Well, SMT on those 1 minute highs right there. Don't like any of it right now. I know ES, we're going to definitely revisit the first presented fair value gap for sure. It's just line down here, 56.22. I don't know when that's going to occur, but oh, well, it just occurred right now. So there you go. Banger. Yeah, candle happened quick. Take out sell side, see how it reacts from here. I like to keep going lower. Nice, pushing down here a little bit. ES as well. 19,749. First presented right there, super clean. 15-second IO fed. Super nice, super nice. Yeah, that down wick. Fair value gap laying right over top of it. Can retrade back into it on the 1 minute now. Right there again. Calling outside the lines. See a nice close in there. Oh, don't get it. At least not yet. That order block right there is going to be kind of nasty. It's going to be a nice little breaker. High, low, higher, high on the 15-second. Even that trade from 19,804. If we break that, trade back into it. That's going to be kind of nasty to take lower. ES looks like it's definitely the weaker one, though. It's making that lower low on the 1 minute. Eight fucking contracts, Christ. What if we just go one contract here? See if he even gets up there. I don't think it will, but I just tank. Rather not see it come back at this point. Can't retrace back all the way up into it. Hit that again. For entry B. 18.75. I mean, yeah, it is kind of down there. 5 minute as well. I like it. Like I said, ES is a little bit weaker. I mean, both are relatively weak. Both never revisited that area that I had to sell them in at. If it breaks that swing low, then I won't be in. Yep, so I'm going to take off. Good try. Had that one last stop run there. Now it's going lower for that daily low. And these are the ones you hold, man. These are the ones you hold because you have that higher time frame level as well down below. And these are the ones that shoot past and don't tend to reverse here. They won't tend to come back up all the way into this range. These are the ones that just keep slipping and falling. Just like NASDAQ's doing right here. Like we don't take out that swing low and reverse. We just, because we have that liquidity down lower, we take it out and just fucking let it run. Damn, all in that balance range too. I've been nice to get in sync with that on ES. Just missed it. Just mista. Mista. It's alright, this shit happens. 15-second, yeah. 15 doesn't even offer it. Yeah, I'd hold this for sure. Patty, we get into any of those trades? 5 minute closes were nasty. Nasty 5 minute closes. At that close, no TP. Copy that. Copy the negative TP. I motivated you to hold. That's funny. I think it's gonna get down to 19,750. Very least. Very least, that'd be my TP one. Thursday's low coming up here. Will be nice to be in this trade. Would be very nice, very nice. This trade's dirty. There you have it. Banger. Banger. Meh, 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 meh. Good shit. Very clean, very clean. Definitely would take something off there. ES still has a little bit of ways to go. I can see it still going a little bit lower. ES still got to take out Thursday's low, so that will drag NASDAQ down a little bit lower. Drag her down a wee bit. All right, so where could this bad boy go? There's my little canvas right there. Yeah, so we can go to 19,682. It'll be another one. It's an old daily high from last Tuesday. So a week ago's high. That'd be probably my next target. Should trade through this a lot more than what it just did right there. Yes, sir. I was trying to get in sync with a KP, then it just kind of left. I try to get short up in this area. So breaker, we could use that to go lower now. Because that's not a big enough stop run, honestly, for me. I think it's going to keep extending past that. ES is up into its breaker. What's the breaker? High, low, higher, high. You have everybody swept out. As soon as price breaks it, it's not going to let any of these guys get out of their fucking trade unless they were in long from down here. None of these guys are not going to allow any of them to get out of their trade. It's going to hit the bottom there and then poof. I was going to encroachment level 72775. So that would be another target right there. Nice. All right, cool. Taking all these shots like I can't miss. 6, huh? 6, really? See if I can get it. I don't think I will. Hopefully I can. Oh, there it goes. Just the retrade back up into it. Wanted to see it kind of close in the 15-second there. It did close and wick back up into it. I wanted to get in on that wick right there to go lower and then hold it till 727. But right from the breaker up here, breaker, high, low, higher, high, hits it, and then we just turn over. That's the real support resistance if you want to use that shit. But market looks like it's going to keep going. We'll be at break even right now anyway. So that'll just stop me out of break even right there. But that could be a good entry right here. 1 minute balance range. See how that closes. We already made the lower low though, so and we already swept enough of this low now with that run right there to not want to come back. But I would already been out of break even right there. So let's go back. Make sure all these are good. Taking all these shots like I can't miss. Toggle off. Nice reversal. Holy shit. Great reaction. SMT on the lows. You have some highs up here that are relatively equal. ES as well on Friday's highs. Playing a range. Definitely can just trade back up into here and then keep going lower, but it'd be kind of a fucked market. I'll tell you what. ES still, let's keep pushing lower. Trade into an order block right here on ES. NASDAQ. Almost immediate rebalance. See what it does right there. I mean, it's a great breaker. Low, high, lower, low. Low, high, lower, low up here. Breaker. As well as that swing low that's banking off of right now. So he wants to push. I mean, you got both sides, really. I can make an argument for both. 2 breakers. Already took out liquidity, sell side. Fair value gap. You can have lower prices, sweep it more because ES can still trade lower. So, lots of stuff going on here. So if I see both sides, just sit on the hands. Yeah, try getting sync a little bit earlier with that drop, man. That would have been fucking dirty. I'd have been outie. Patty, how'd you do on that trade, bro? That bear reversal, good, bro. Very good. I'd have gotten out of that wick, but hey. Nah, I'm messing. Fuck, you're the one that was even in it, so. That's funny. Yep. The fuck is this music, bro? Go next. All right. YouTube Red is a fucking game changer, or YouTube Premium, whatever they call it. They used to call it YouTube Red like years ago when it first came out. Fuck the ads. Fuck the Mayweathers. That extension higher here, so yeah, we did respect this breaker. Train through. ES already tapped its fair value gap. That's also I'm looking at right here. Let's go ES and Q. Okay. Where's the other one at? There she is. Done. Where's the other one at? Done. Oh, yeah. Copy. ESNQ. Paste. Yeah, fuck it. I can go up there like that. Or a little transition here. ES already hit that shit. NASDAQ couldn't make it all the way back up into it. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. But yeah, my boy. ES come off its highs. This guy's still inside that break. You got a lot of buy side up top, which I like. And I do like the pre-market high up here. Because we already took out sell side. Like the buy program might be in. ES, I might want to take that if we break above this. Come back down into it. And take it for these relative equal highs up here. I mean, they're too smooth. Way too smooth. Whoa, wait. 38. 39. Is this going to hit at 40? I don't know. I do like that trade though. Might map it out on old ES. Yep, explodes through there. Tap and go. Would be a 1 to fucking 3 there. And I could put fucking 6 contracts on, bro. That's fucking retarded. Because, like, when I do 6, like, now I have to put in a whole ass position here. Won't come down. Don't come down. Don't come down. Oh my god, that's on ES. Fuck me. Whatever, fuck it. I just gotta watch it. See if I can get them all on in a fucking minute here. One. All right, all good. Oh, not all good. We gotta take it on. That one. All right. Hopefully we'll be good. Well, re-tapped in that first presented on the micros. Let's see if it wants to trade back down to that fair value gap right there. I hope it does, but doesn't have to. I want to see this. Buy limit here. Let's go to these other accounts, see what's on. Because we should be on this. Yeah, 1 buy limit. Okay, good. Hopefully we can get something. Hopefully we can get something. Switch these bad boys up. I don't know why this isn't fucking showing, which kind of pisses me off. I don't know why TradingView fucking lags like that, but we'll roll with it. So that's already balanced down there, bro. It shouldn't have to come all the way back down to this level down here. Stop loss would be at the opening range gap. Low. That was probably a 15-second OB right there. Yep, 15-second OB. You got this beautiful fair value gap right here. Now when we trade above this and retest it, might want to actually go from there. That's 15-second. Consequent encroachment of that, I do see that kind of happening. Trying to get in sync with this is going to be a little tough. A little tough. A little toughy. I'd love to see a sell stop run though. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's just going to keep fucking firing. Good shit, KP. Attaboy. Yeah, I don't think that sell stop run's going to happen. This candle closes, I'll put it at this fair value gap here. At 5627.5. See if we can get it. See if we can get it. Nah, it is what it is. I would have loved to take that, retrace a little bit lower, but since it doesn't even want to get back down to there, bro, this thing might be kind of quick. Going to quick. Map that out on Nazi D2. Yes, definitely the stronger one. Sell, stop, run. Pre. 26.25. I mean, that's definitely a good entry there. You can definitely see it just going from there. Risk would just be a little bit too much for me right now. Have to drop down to like here for me to even want to get into it. I don't know. $5 points. Because like even that's, I mean, just a beautiful entry right there. I want to see if it respects it. I don't even know if I want to get into this trade right now. I kind of want to trade it off of that order block it's creating right there. This one. This laid right on top of this order block, because this could just come all the way back down here and I'd be in here and then stop loss here. But once we trade over this order block, I like that trade because it's also in line with this. So something like this. $10, so I can take a fucking... I could take a mini trade on it. How my minis look? Hold up. Mini. Why wouldn't it take on any of these, bro? Come on, tap back down again. That was probably my entry. I was just switching my fucking orders. $13 doesn't do it. All right. About fucking 10. Yeah, 10's fine. If we can get it. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. I wanted to be long inside of this. That was the entry right there. Yeah, not 10, bro. I get all that. Make sure they're all good. There you go. There's the trade. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, so we're good. Nice. GG's. Missed the trade there, but wanted to get in somewhere down here. Wasn't clean enough for me, bro. But I definitely like the model there. I didn't know how far I wanted to come down. Missed the re-entry just because I'm trying to put fucking different orders on and stuff. Like, it's just super hard just trying to manage that. I might also be hopping off here because that's exactly what I wanted to see today. though. Probably also going to be hopping off. I don't really want to see anything else. But, yep, just couldn't manage the trades. Not manage it, but I couldn't get in sync with it. I was trying to switch around too much shit. Too much shit going on. Would have been nice. Next time. That was it right there, boys. Kind of boy, Patty. G fucking G's, bruv. GG's. Nice. Good job, bro. Yes, sir. That's all it takes. Dizzle, what up?
Dude, I went long at first presented and got out at the 1 hour breaker.
Yep, I wish I was at I wish I got long there. I just missed it because on my fucking all my trades, bro, just it's just managing all the fucking accounts, dude. I put on a trade, I'm like, well, I gotta fucking redo all this shit. So I had to take them all off, and by that time it's just fucking running. So
Dude, hard fought day, bro. Back above, back up like 125. Dude, did you see that text I sent you?
yeah, I was fucking ass.
Dude, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different orders, buy and sell all at the same time at 9:30.
Yeah, that's fucking
Just
crazy.
immediately down to $200.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. But
Literally just hit the lowest hanging fruit. I was like, I saw it could go higher. I saw New Week opening gap. I saw those relative equal highs on like the 1 minute on ES at the consequent encroachment of regular trading hours. But I was just like, dude, I'm done, dude. My brain is done.
was you getting a NASDAQ first presented when it just tapped into there?
Yep. Just tapped it for a second. Got it.
Damn.
Literally was present there for 1 second.
Big Sean, did you get in at 2022?
No, Jesus, my voice cracked. No, I didn't. You didn't really have a fucking chance to. I
was
really
thinking about you
wanted,
at
dude.
2022. I saw that breaker. I was like, bro, is Big Sean about to take this breaker?
Which
I
one?
did NASDAQ 1 minute breaker, SMT on the lows after it took out the daily consequent encroachment.
No, dude, I was actually, thank God I did. I was trying to get short on ES, but dude, I was just still wanting to see ES go lower. I was kind of blind to it, but that was a fucking perfect setup though.
Yeah, I
was
missed it
really
on my
waiting-
accounts.
I was really waiting for at 9:48. I really wanted us to put in a swing low there and come up one more time and then take the short once we get the 2022 model there, but it just fucking, I don't know if there's a news tweet or what, but there was like a 5-second candle that was fat as fuck. And then I tried taking the long on ES at fucking 10:14. I just couldn't fast enough.
Yeah, I was switching all my trades up. I also was trying to take a long at 10-14, 10-16 to take up to at least consequent encroachment, bro, and that other swing high over there. And yeah, just trying to switch up all these fucking accounts, bro. It's just annoying that I gotta manage all of them like that. It's just like if they were just allowed to just ratio the fuck out of them, like, cause like where it fucks me up, like I could put 6 micros on that trade. Where it fucks me up, if I put 6 micros on the trade, I can only copy 2 micros, or I got to put a whole ass fucking, what's it called? Mini on it. So I'm just trying to switch it up because I'm like, fuck it, I'll just put a fucking mini on it. For these ones, obviously not for my actual micro account. I'm still going to take 6 micros on it, but it's just, yeah, it's just frustrating where you
Dude,
just
look at
can't
the
get
fucking
sync.
time of day.
What's that? The low is at 10.
Day of that low, dude.
Nailed it. I mean, exactly what we drew up this morning, bro.
And
I mean,
manipulation, like. Dude, the
Yep.
second you get a displacement, you get that signature of that like 10:03 IO Fed, dude. It's over.
it's fucking just gorgeous. Just gorgeous price action, bro. It's a shame you couldn't get in sync with it. Such a shame. That's what we look for all week. And it's just like, nope. Just miss it. Yep. I didn't order on ES first presented. After it broke its high, didn't get it. Doesn't come back down to it. I was thinking about getting that retracement on that other inversion fair value gap, basically the breakaway gap. And also didn't get it. Would have been a consequent encroachment of it. I was like, fuck. So, little depressing, but it is what it is. That's what you drew up this morning, and what happened?
If for FOMC, dude, we could still fucking come down to this bitch.
Probably
Yeah.
low for FOMC.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, what do you mean, like go lower?
Yeah, ES is low.
Saying
Oh
seek and
yeah.
destroy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do think ES could just keep going lower. I do think Nasdaq could keep going lower from there. That'd be
Also
dirty,
just
but
leave it for tomorrow too.
yeah, that was definitely. I mean, what I look for. Like, I'm not even gonna sit through this again and go. I got some shit to do today. I got to move and stuff. So that was it. But Big Sean, what I do want to fucking talk about is recording all these fucking swing high and swing lows from every fucking session and stuff. What do you think the best way of doing that is when you put it into like a PowerPoint? Or not a PowerPoint, but like an Excel sheet. And then you can put the Excel sheet through like Grok or ChatGPT and say, hey, like, analyze this shit for me.
I think we'd have to collectively make a shared doc and split up time.
Big Sean, you're lagging a little bit.
Split up play. And say in the low of New York. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
Hello?
You're just lagging pretty good. Hello.
Yo,
Yo.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. I wanted to get long there and just nope.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the gym, dude. I'm fucking exhausted.
Sounds good, Big Al.
Alright, peace out, brother.
See you, buddy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Alright, you can hear me?
Yep.
Dude, the real way to do it is we'd have to split up, like, I take a quarter, you take a quarter, I'll take you basically break it up into sessions, like AM, lunch, and basically put what time the high or low of that session was created.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to be that hard. I mean, it would take me like literally 5 minutes, not even like a day, to just say, all right, here's the Asia session. When's the high and low created? Day of week, month. And you keep going like that.
It would take a while.
I mean, you don't have to back test like a lot. It's just each day too. And if you wanted to do prior days and stuff, you can absolutely do that. I mean, it's just forward testing.
I do got a little SMT here. Did we take this or not? Bro, what the fuck is going on in my internet right now? Dude, I can't believe I missed that.
Same.
That's literally my model right there at 10. I was just so like married to the idea that I should have taken it, and I was just blinded.
But no, I mean, dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like I could see both ways. That's why I didn't take it down there. I could see it, like saw both sides, because you have the 5-minute, 15-minute breaker to go lower, to keep extending lower. NASDAQ barely took out the swing low.
And a 5-minute balance price range.
Exactly. And then we have the open range gap low.
Order block.
So like, I mean, like I said, like, I mean, that would have been a crazy fucking buy. Not crazy, but like I could see both sides. And since you were even looking short there, it's like, yeah, I mean, that even confirms it. Like you could see it going lower. So I wanted to see it prove it to me over the first presented, and then I just couldn't get in sync with it. Didn't tap in. I had my order set at the order block high at the first presented consequent encroachment at 10:06 ES. and then it just never even came back down to it.
Yeah, once we got above that first presented and like traded above halfway of that balance price range on the 5, that was probably the signal. That from that time and from that move, leaving that low on ES, like that was the narrative right there. Cause dude, at the same time, like, look at the 5-minute on ES, dude. That's a nice fucking short at 10 a.m. If it wasn't 10 a.m. and we didn't leave that Friday low. 5-minute breaker, 15-minute order block, 5-minute balance price range. Dude, the market, you gotta give it to it, man. Every fucking chance it's traded to like an LD, it's just exploded back higher.
Yeah, I mean, trading from LLDs is kind of sick. It helps your risk out too. Very low risk.
But it's just like,
If it breaks through, you know you're wrong.
Dude. Yeah, exactly. Like that 4-hour swing low, dude, if we displace through that, that's such a different narrative, but just fucking stupid ES fails to take it and just explode higher. Fucking make sure.
Yeah, I mean, G fucking G's, I guess.
Yeah, tomorrow's not really a trade day till PM session. What do we got after FOMC? Thursday, 8:30.
So, all right, bro. I'm hopping off.
All right, brother. Peace.
Yep. See you, dog. All right, boys. GG's in the chat.